Todd Williams, Excel Prime. Here we're going to deal with Excel spill errors. Very straightforward, no mystery. We have this, what they call active or dynamic functionality. I'm not a fan of it. It's a built-in feature within Excel. It's just something that you, as a newcomer into Excel, if you are new to this, or if you're trying to get up to date, the spill feature it's an automatic deal in a number of, I think there's 13 different new functions within Excel that have this feature. And what happens is, here's a simple way to try to remember whether it'll spill or not. If there are multiple answers with whatever you're trying to compute, Excel will automatically spill. Here, unique has that feature. The sum function, no, it won't. Sum alone will sum individually. What are we trying to do? We're trying to use the unique function. It's looking for unique information within a list. And then if it finds unique information, it provides multiple answers to your query. Fine, but that's not the point of this discussion. Here we want to look to see why this spill feature happens. Here's the same formula. Unique automaker. We did this previously, and it's spilling. We have an error. Why? The number 44 is blocking the spill pathway. So you remove 44. Over here, here's the correction. That's it. When you run into a spill error, it could be for a number of reasons. I had this F9 deal going on. It was spilling, but it wasn't spilling because it was a block. It was spilling because it didn't have an answer. You probably could put an if error here to override that, but that's not the point. The spill feature here just shows that number 44 is blocking the spill pathway, as you can see over to the right. In other examples, it could be something else. So if you run into a spill error and you don't see a block, it could be your data, or it could be something else. It's just a matter of testing. There are endless possibilities within Excel. So be patient. Over here on the right, read this explanation. I'm not going to go through this. One important thing, this is an implicit intersection. Remember I didn't want to go into it yet, but remember I said, if you're transferring older Excel data, that's not, Office 365 or Excel 2021, it's going to throw in this implicit intersection. And what this does is you can stop this blocking. All right. If I want to stop this, I think I can throw this implicit intersection here. We're going to learn as we go here. So let's throw this in here. Let's see what happens. If you throw in this @ sign, it's going to stop the block or the spill. All right, so I'm going to remove it. And there's the spill. Put that in your back pocket because you're going to want to use it at times when you're working your tail off and there's a collision here. What's the collision? The spill. And you're going, what? How did throw in that? Just throw that @ sign in there and it will resolve that issue. Other features, the spill feature doesn't work with tables. If it's unknown data, you may run into this spill function error. The sequence ran between, it doesn't. Remember I have up here, it says sometimes if you're using random numbers, showed earlier, I was using that ran between. It could create a problem. Maybe you have too much data. Maybe there's a conflict. There's just a whole host of possible errors. Again, it's up to you just to read this and get informed, or just trial and error. The spill feature, among the many other error functions within Excel, be patient. You're going to run into errors. You're going to run into problems with Excel crashing on you. So as I have said, and if I haven't mentioned it yet, always hit control. If you have large amounts of data that you're working with, hit Control S on an ongoing basis. Why? Control S just saves. I hit Control S repeatedly. Why? Because Excel crashes all the time. And you don't want to lose your data. When you do, well, you know the outcome there. So that's just an introduction to the spill feature. Brad Williams, Excel Primed.